Declan Rice shared his candid thoughts about playing with Thomas Partey in Arsenal's midfield after the team's 3-0 victory over Bournemouth. The strongest Arsenal midfield on paper this season, with everyone healthy, is Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard, and Thomas Partey. Even though each member of the trio was excellent on their own last season, their combined play made Arsenal's midfield unplayable. After Mikel Arteta trusted it and used it in Arsenal's Community Shield triumph over Manchester City, we thought this would be his go-to midfield lineup for the upcoming campaign. But the Spaniard decided against it, starting Partey at right back in an attempt that ultimately backfired. When Mikel Arteta finally responded to the pleas to move Partey back to midfield, the Ghanaian international had suffered a major injury that required time to heal. He went back for a spell, but only managed a cameo against Manchester City before missing months at a time. Oddly, Arteta waited until the former Atletico Madrid player had fully healed and cleared match fitness tests before putting him back in the starting lineup or even allowing him to play from the bench. It was not well received by some Gooners, who even criticized Arteta for not believing in the 30-year-old during pivotal matches like the 1-0 loss to Bayern Munich and the 0-0 draw with Manchester City. Eventually, late last month against Chelsea, Arteta brought us the pleasure of witnessing a Partey-Rice-Odegaard midfield. The Partey-Rice-Odegaard midfield has been unstoppable since Arsenal defeated the Blues 5-0. Partey provides stability in the midfield, allowing Declan Rice to play freely while Martin Odegaard focuses on organizing the attacking play. Partey's return has helped Rice immensely. In fact, he has contributed an assist in the last 3 games. Following his impressive display on Saturday against Bournemouth, Rice was questioned about what it was like to play with Partey. "It's massive," he acknowledged. "Thomas has been out of the game for the entire season, so I'm really looking forward to playing alongside him. You can notice his impact now that he's back. He makes such wide spaces with his body feints and is so composed when he's on the ball. I can move forward more now that he's seated there. With my help and objective, you can observe that. I decided to take a shot because the goal arrived so late in the game, and it was successful." Although many believe that Partey was no longer a part of Arteta's strategy, he has been genuinely important in the Premier League final stretch. Whether he remains or departs, as was heavily predicted, we will remember his skill during this time. Nevertheless, with Partey or possibly Jorginho anchoring the midfield next season, Mikel Arteta need to merely give Rice a free role and have a top midfield recruit, if not Partey, fill the number 6 position. We defeated Bournemouth 3-0 on Saturday at Emirates Stadium to secure our 4th consecutive victory and maintain our top spot in the Premier League standings. It was an incredible performance. Adrian Clark has analyzed the footage and examined the statistics to identify 5 reasons why we were so effective against the Cherries. Bournemouth had been rated 3rd in the form chart over the previous 10 Premier League games, so it was reasonable to consider them tough opponents before to kick off. Would this make us proceed with a little more caution? Nope. We launched one of our boldest and most daring exhibitions of the campaign, swarming the Cherries from the first whistle. We forced Andoni Iraola's team to make 6 desperate blocks from inside their own box throughout an exciting first 15 minutes, displaying guile, inventiveness, and talent in spades. By the time the final whistle blew, all 10 of the starting outfield players had taken a shot, with not a single one coming from farther than 20 yards away. This prevented them from settling. Another noteworthy aspect is the time frame. We forced a 58-minute period, scored only once while creating 22 shots and pinning the visitors back. Much more stretching and fairly even territory was covered in the last 32 minutes plus injury time. But we scored twice from only 3 more attempts during the interval because we had more space to run into. Conversely, we successfully contained the in-form Cherries. Only one shot was made by Bournemouth between the 53rd and 65th minutes, a feeble flick header in the first minute that bounced harmlessly into David Raya's arms. Declan Rice put on another brilliant show, scoring a goal and dishing up an assist. What set this display apart was Rice's eagerness to make telling forward runs. He frequently moved forward of Kai Havertz, the roving centre-forward, in advanced areas early on, as demonstrated by the following example: regularly breaking into the box, he came dangerously close to scoring when he ran onto a beautifully cushioned Havertz knockdown inside the penalty area. Rice never let up, even in the last 20 minutes, and for the last 2 goals, he ran himself into the ground twice, breaking the hearts of his markers. Without him, Leandro Trossard would not have had his pivotal second. Rice, who was running away from Antoine Semenyo in case he picked up a loose ball, grabbed hold of Odegaard's deflected pass before right-back Adam Smith could respond inside the D. Superbly squaring it to the Belgian. Before bringing home our third, our rampaging number 41 made another irresistible run from deep to grab Gabriel Jesus' pass deep into injury time. Rice raced 11.2 kilometers, the greatest distance on the field, but in the latter moments of the game, he appeared to be the most rested. The outstanding engine and excellent technical quality of the England international make him perfect for a box-to-box role. Their cutting-edge, progressive passing has been a major contributor to this team's advancement over the past 2 seasons. Now, full of confidence, we play a series of forward passes through the lines, but more importantly, we do damage to other teams by playing balls in beyond the last man. Our 2 wide strikers, Havertz and Ben White, are always searching for ways to go past the final defender. In this domain, Odegaard is our most notable creator. When the Norwegian gains possession, he usually has teammates who are eager to accelerate and give him the chance to receive a through ball. His passing truly became apparent in the second half as the play became more extended. His adeptness in confined places is essential during moments where we drive the opposition back, but he also has a significant impact when the game's pattern shifts. The Cherries' blistering pace on the break continued to be a tactical worry even if this was a generally overwhelming result. While we did occasionally be pulled apart, overall our focus was really good. William Saliba's ability to recognize danger and provide appropriate interventions for recovery was impressive each time. Dangerman Dominic Solanke had a chance to score after a rare Gabriel mistake early in the first half, but see how quickly Saliba stopped him. During the second half, Semenyo also ran clean down the left, but Saliba came back to make a crucial block that ended his threat. Although our strikers stole the show this afternoon, Saliba's defense cannot be undervalued. Raya won the Golden Glove Award for having the most clean sheets, 15, this season thanks in part to his efforts. Another 3-point haul was made possible by Bukayo Saka's cool-headed penalty kick, but the winger's entire performance was equally as outstanding as his demeanor during that crucial period. As wave after wave of attacks were funneled via him down our right wing, he had a match-high 7 shots on goal, made 5 crucial passes, and had touched the ball 40 times by half-time. Although Saka saw much less of the ball, 18 touches, after half-time, he was still involved in several of our best moments despite tormenting his marker during the first quarter. After the half, he had a great opportunity to score from Havertz's layoff, and he also set up Odegaard for what was considered our best open play opportunity of the game, 0.46 xg, which was the one below. Outstanding individual performances were put out by our 5 most attacking players: Saka, Havertz, Odegaard, Trossard, and Rice. Mikel Arteta will be greatly encouraged by the fact that they appear young with just 2 games remaining in a demanding campaign. This was another fantastic team effort as they easily defeated a well-trained opponent and ran 4.76 kilometers more, including an additional 237 intense runs. The side is in excellent physical and technical condition. Thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe for more videos. Goodbye.